Hello there. I'm going to go for a drive. Holy crap, it is so nice outside. It's amazing. And I feel like I may have made 2 recordings or 1 recorded yesterday that maybe I never uploaded. Again, because nobody's really watching the behind the scenes stuff. And I think I recorded a couple of episodes and I didn't upload them, which leaves me with having to go back after I'm done recording this and look at my files and see if I uploaded some stuff or missed some stuff. And maybe you'll get this out of order, or maybe you'll get yesterday's stuff posted today and then this posted later after that. I don't know. So a lot of exciting stuff behind the scenes, lots of exciting stuff behind the scenes. And I have to be careful because I don't want to, I want to tell you about behind the scenes stuff, but I don't want to give up somebody's personal information. I'm trying to be sketchy about this, right? So I have an exciting opportunity tonight to go live, and maybe you've all known this. I'm going live with Cynthia Thornton. She's an attorney in New York and Texas, and she's going to join me on the live tonight on TikTok. And how we got in touch with each other and all that is kind of the area that I'm not going to get into, and how we communicated and got on the same page to doing a live together. Also, I'm going to leave that between us. But by the same token, I want you to kind of understand the behind the scenes thing, because again, this is the whole purpose of behind the scenes. So, anyways, I'm super excited to have Cynthia on tonight with me. I feel so bad in a sense because she's got massive, I hope the road noise isn't horrible. Let me roll up the window, but I don't want to roll up the window because my God, it's nice outside. And I still have my winter tires on, so you can hear the studs maybe grinding on the pavement. But I'm going to go for a drive to the lake. So this will be long, and you don't have time for this shit. Anyways, so I'm out of my league talking to Cynthia, but Cynthia is one of these people who is so kind that despite the fact that she is a lawyer of 25 years plus, and I am not a lawyer, she's treating me almost like a peer. Like she's super respectful of me and my analysis, and just has nothing but kindness to say about what I'm doing. And I'm certain that she's not shining me on and I'm going to get blindsided when she comes into the live and make me look like an asshole, because that's not what's going on. I'm certain of it. So just a genuine, amazing person with credentials that are insane. And that's the other part I have, is the behind the scenes thing here to tell you, is like, and this is behind the scenes. And maybe I'll say some of this tonight, but I don't know how to handle my guests. One, I'm new to interviewing people or having a guest on the show kind of thing, and you know, and Cynthia likes my style and doesn't want me to change my style and whatever. So on the one hand, I want to be able to make sure people understand what her credentials are, so that I don't downplay her as just some random person who knows a thing or two about law, because her credentials are super impressive. By the same token, you know, she's acknowledged, as anybody would be, that sometimes it's a little embarrassing for somebody to go on and on and on about you. And so I don't want to do that either. And while I guess if you were going to err on the side of caution, I know a lot of people who you think they're being falsely humble, saying, oh, well, I don't want you to go on and on about me, but they really do. This is a person I don't think that really wants you to go on and on and on about her. She just is heavily credentialed, and I don't know that she wants me to spend a half hour talking about all the shit she's done, and I probably could. And so it's hard for me because I just don't know, you know, I don't want to come off as being disrespectful to my guest by not telling you everything that I know that she's done and her credentials. But by the same token, she also didn't want me to just fluff and go on about her, because that would be embarrassing and to her as well. So I gotta skate that ground tonight, and I'm not accustomed to it, right? So I need to make sure that my audience that listens tonight knows that she's more qualified than me to talk about these things, and take advantage of having an expert in the field come talk to us. And the part that I was starting to tell you where I feel bad is not so much how to introduce her. What I feel bad about is TikTok won't allow me to do her justice by advertising. When she agreed to come on, I decided I was going to spend some money, because TikTok was always offering these whole, hey, you've never advertised with us before, and here's a coupon code where you can get like 20% off or 50% off by promoting one of your videos. So I made a video this morning teasing our live together, and then decided I was going to put a few bucks behind it. Not much, just a few bucks. I've never put any money behind advertising, but I wanted to for Cynthia and I's discussion, because it's not every day I'm going to get to have an attorney on with me to talk about law and about my interpretation of the law, and to get clarifications about the law, and have my followers who want to have questions answered by an attorney. It's not every day you get to do that. And so I want it to be widely received. I want my biggest audience I've ever had there, so they can hear her answer questions, because I may never get a chance to talk to Cynthia again. And not only did TikTok reject my request to put money behind advertising that 15-second video saying, hey, I'm going to go live tonight with Cynthia Thornton and you don't want to miss it. That's basically all it said. That we're gonna review the most recent motion filed by Karen Ignifilo on behalf of Luigi Mangione. Of course, the keyword Luigi and Mangione is going to make problems, and apparently TikTok is flat out not going to allow me or the topic to be promoted. And so they just simply said, sorry, your video is not eligible to be promoted, and no explanation why. And I have to conclude it could be because I got a violation on my account that's a whole nother story. Do I or don't I have a violation on my account? I don't know. My account's in good standing, but somewhere I can't download one of my lives because it says it has a community guidelines violation. So either I'm not allowed to promote because I've got some kind of outstanding community guidelines violation, or I'm not allowed to promote because it's got Luigi's name in it. Cynthia also, by the way, uses LM instead of Luigi, and her and I talked a little bit about how I keep getting away with saying Luigi's name. Now, here's the caveat. Am I getting away with it, or am I not getting away with it? I'm getting away with it in the sense that my videos aren't getting pulled, and in fact, the one violation I was just telling you about was about Brian Koberger. It was not about Luigi Mangione. I've been saying Luigi Mangione's name, and about the murder of Brian Thompson, and about the shooting, and the details about that, and all the words that I'm told I can't say on TikTok or I'm going to get banned, and I'm not banned. And I told her I'm going to continue to do so, and she's okay with me doing that. She may not want to use his name, and that's perfectly fine, but she's comfortable with me using it, and she also seemed to be a little bit baffled how I keep getting away with it. But basically she's like, hey, you do you, man, you're getting away with it, so do it. And so I'm going to keep trying to do that. But it's depressing because not only did they deny me the ability to promote it, but they've been suppressing my videos for a week or so now. Every video I submit goes under a content under review period, and when it comes out, it gets super low views. I'm used to, in the first 15 minutes, even on a shitty video, I'm used to that video having a couple hundred views in the first half hour. And the last 2 videos I put out, including today advertising the live, it had 1 view in about 28 minutes. That never happens. I'm being suppressed. And I know it sounds arrogant because you're like, every content creator thinks if they're not blowing up and going viral, then they're being suppressed because everything I say must be hot shit. But all I can tell you is that from months and months of posting, I have never seen a video go out and get 1 view in a half hour. That is suppression. They've decided that even though they're going to let my video be published, they're just not going to show it to anybody. Now, it's taken time, and after 3 or 4 hours of it being up this morning, we're at about 300 views. But again, before I started getting suppressed this week, my videos were often getting to the magic 500 view mark, where videos tend to die unless you're going viral. And so I've got a lot of videos that end up around 500. Lately, I've had a few of my suppressed videos that are now in the couple thousand. So the suppression's not killing it, but it's also making it so instead of coming out hot out the gate, like this one may have been able to come out hot out of the gate, And I maybe wanted to advertise it to other people, to let people know in some other areas, not just people who follow Luigi, that they might want to tune in. They wouldn't let me promote it, and they seem to suppress the video so that it's got one of my lowest view counts ever. So it's frustrating, because I mean, here I have this great opportunity to talk to an attorney about the legal issues and the federal and the state and the Pennsylvania case on Luigi Mangione. Some of our mutual feelings that I feel that she and I share in common from conversations that I've had with her in the last day or so. And so I got to be careful tonight to make sure that I explain to people when I'm speaking on my own behalf, because I don't want to get, she's practicing law still. She's practicing law still in New York. And she, there's a potential that I could get her some negative repercussions in her career if it's perceived that I'm some sort of way, and she gets associated with being that sort of way. So I have to be careful what I say, more so than I normally am. So tonight I've got some humorous takes, but I'm going to be cutting down my foul language. I'm not going to drop F-bombs tonight, pretty sure. I'm going to probably use some generic swear words. Yes, I will still say Luigi Mangione. Yes, I will still say all the names in the case, Karen Ignifilo and all those things. And I will talk about the shooting, and I will talk about the without using pew pew and unalive and all that bullshit. I will stay that. But I have to make my jokes where I would have been more frank and use a swear word or two to make the jokes that I want to make tonight. I'm going to have to, couch that so that our live doesn't get suppressed. Because I feel like TikTok's just waiting for me to say something they can suppress me on. So tonight's going to be this really, really interesting exercise on my part of being able to say things without saying it, to be able to be myself and have a little off-color humor, but by avoiding saying swear words, which is not like me, at least not as much. It's just going to be a weird thing. It's going to be a weird thing. And all I can say about that is Cynthia is excited to go on the live, and she, for lack of a better way to say it, she puts her trust in me that I will lead the show in a way that's not going to get us both in trouble. And so we're going to do that. And I'm super excited. So that's it for this video. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to make another video maybe explaining a few more things. And then I will take a look through my history to see if I posted yesterday's videos and maybe get you guys caught up, the whole 3 of you that are watching.